So we've talked about marketing and making money, delegating, outsourcing, closing the sale, passive income, leveraged income. A lot of it right here. This is where I want us to drop down to right here and right here. And so let's talk about mastering the inner game of client attraction. Because marketing is not the only thing dictating your success and your financial reality. We've been taught that it is the only thing, but your mind is equally at play. I used to think your mindset didn't even have anything to do with it, and then I thought it had a little bit to do with it. And then I thought, okay, maybe a little bit more. And then a little bit more. And just for conservative purposes, let's say 50%. But how many of us really address our mindset every day in our business? Very few people. Very few people. And you can market until you're blue in the face. And you can do it all by following the rules and doing what you're supposed to do. And there are people in this room who have been marketing for years. And if you really ask them what their dark moments are like, they'll say, I just don't understand why it's not happening for me. It's happening for everybody else. Why isn't it happening for me? And what I've realized is a lot of the time, in fact, the majority of the time, when somebody's doing all the right things in terms of marketing and it's not happening, it's because something is out of alignment in the mindset. And you've heard me say that the more I started working on my personal growth and development, the more money I made. And that's not just something I say lightly, because I'd like to have you think that I never had any baggage and I was just born squeaky clean. And I never did anything wrong and I never said anything wrong. But that's just not the truth. And what I realized is if your mindset is not in alignment, then your marketing won't work. Or it'll work this much, but not to the point where you can play really big. If there's a struggle on the outside, it means there's a struggle on the inside. And no matter what you do on the outside, will not work as well if you don't clean up the inside. And so to get to the next level in your income and to get to the next level in your business, you absolutely need to examine where you are not being congruent with what you say you want. I mean, if you understand the universal principles, you can be, do, or have anything you want. Can we just let's just say that that's like, it is what it is, right? But it's all the stuff, all the gunk and sludge inside that keeps you from taking the actions. And therefore, the actions don't create the results. You get that? Most people, what they want is right here. And what's right under the surface is what's keeping, like they're right here, right? What they want is right here, and they're right here. And this right here is the gunk and the sludge. Right? And so there you're like this close to making it big, but until you clear the barrier, you can't reach out and get it, right? And until you're ready to change this, you'll continue to get the same results. Yeah, you'll get incremental results with good marketing, of course, because you'll begin to do things differently. But we've been talking about playing really big, haven't we? Really stretching out of our comfort zone. And here's where, if there's a struggle on the outside, it's because of the feelings of inadequacy. And let's say you decided to play really big, right? Either in financial, like, I mean, you want to make a lot of money, yes?
Yes.
Yes. And you want to play a really big game, if you've got the feelings of inadequacy right here, are you going to play the really big game? You can't.
You can't fool them.
You can't fool the universe, because here's what happens, right? You can talk all you want about making $1 million. Words don't count as much as vibration. And so you're vibrating, I don't deserve it. And so that's what, it's like, universe, I don't deserve it. Okay, your wish is my command, you don't deserve it. Done, next. For real though.
Yeah.
Words are fine, vibration never lies. So getting to the core of the feelings of inadequacy, once you clean that up, Stephanie, and not just Stephanie, everyone, right? You can then go big. That makes sense?
Yeah.
You get it? Speaking the truth will set you free. I heard that for like 30 years. It was such an annoying cliche. Speak the truth, and the truth will set you free. Oh. What the hell does that mean? Until I started speaking the truth about how I was showing up in my life, about the resentments. I started taking real, raw responsibility. I started noticing, oh my God, I am really jealous of this person. Oh my God, what is all this stuff? And until I got really real about this stuff, I couldn't change it. Until I could speak it and get real and get raw about how I was showing up and playing in a competitive way and out of integrity, all that gunky stuff. Once I got real about it, it moved over, and holy crap, all these opportunities started coming. The truth about you is so much bigger than you think it is. It is so much bigger. The truth about you and what you're capable of is so much bigger than any of those beliefs. You are capable of absolutely everything. The universe or God or whatever you call it did not put you here with a big purpose and then tell you it's impossible to do it. It just does not make sense.